Welcome to the Vortex, the time. Vortex is Strato time! We're Strato here for another episode of World of Warcraft Legion Let's Play. I'm back on my Druid, and I forgot to do a few other things, but there's other stuff I can do anyways. The sapling is clearly excited and wants your attention. Perhaps you should help him. Start recruiting an Agent of War. Oh, start recruiting? Really? I'll have to wait on that one, I guess. I thought I could just do that and turn it in. It's just gonna be a quick thing anyways, right?
Do you need my aid?
I understand. Nature is to understand the great cycle of all things. A blooming flower will someday return to the earth to fuel new seeds.
Go with Cenarius's blessing.
A hero's weapon, another weapon of old, the Emerald Nightmare, the Emerald Nightmare. The Lord of Nightmare, Xavius, is still out there. Cenarius is still in grave danger deep within the Rift of Alm. Summon your greatest ally, Seisha. If we are to stare into the face of the Nightmare, we had best be ready. Once you are ready, enter the Emerald Nightmare and defeat all the horrors you find there. Enter the Emerald Nightmare raid on any difficulty and defeat Lord Xavius.
May your trail be clear.
Okay, another Go
Walk
Kill
in
quest. Lovely. What's a hero's weapon? Archdruid, in our short time together, you have done much to aid the Circle. We are inspired by your determination and have developed a new technique that will bind the power of your weapon with the Emerald Dream itself. Everything is prepared. When you are ready, we shall begin. Approach the indicated location before the Seed of Ages to raise your weapon.
May your trail be clear. Come with me to the Seed of Ages, Archdruid. There, we will unlock additional mysteries of your weapon.
Oh, come on, at least walk up the path with me.
Nature's gifts are everywhere.
Many of our orders still remember when Shalderstill first took root. We've watched it grow over the ages until it has towered over this vale. We have been blessed to live under the shade of its branches for so long. I am ready.
Go with Cenarius.
Ever have you been a fierce defender of the wilds?
The skill with which you wield your ancient weapon proves you worthy to be our champion. Now, through the victories you've achieved and the resources you've gathered, we can awaken your artifact's full potential. Let the Seed of Ages infuse your weapon with power. Watch it grow mightier than ever before.
Anything else? Nope, okay. Requires cat form. Okay. That's kind of bogusly annoying. Oh. Tree kitty.
Nature's essence flows through your weapon. In your hands, it shall make the dark forces threatening Azeroth tremble. Undo Farador!
Okay, interesting.
We are nature's guardians.
A hero's weapon. With this new power, the Legion will fall. Well, those took very short time frames. And you're heading back down. Great. I'm just gonna head back down, because that's where you're going anyways.
What do you ask of nature?
Another weapon of old, of course. You have done well, but our foes are powerful and cunning. It would be wise to be prepared for whatever they may unleash upon us. You would be wise to consider obtaining another of the weapons of old to aid in our conflict. Let me know when you'd like to proceed. Choose a second artifact to pursue.
Go with Cenarius' blessing.
Let's go with the balance, with the Scythe of Elune. Herald of the Keeper by Tyrande, the High Priestess of Elune. The Scythe of Elune carried along an unsettling history for druids tied to the origin of the Worgen of Azeroth. The Scythe is said to possess untold lunar power, enough to keep control. We need only to convince Tyrande's people that you are worthy to keep it safe in the battle to come. Scythe of Elune, select. Are you sure you want to pursue? Yes. Would you like to switch specializations? Hell no.
Do you need my aid?
To understand nature, it is to understand the great cycle of all things. A blooming flower will someday return to the earth to fuel new seeds. The sun sets each day, rise again and give new life. Our order is dedicated to understanding and preserving continuation of this pattern. Another weapon of old. A sound choice.
Walk in peace. Elune, I must speak with you at once. We will protect the wilds.
I have received word that Tyrande herself has authorized the release of a great artifact, the Scythe of Elune, to aid our cause. Valoran Stillbot has agreed to give us the weapon which he has kept as part of investigation into the cursed Worgen of Duskwood. I believe that you, champion, will be our best hope at wielding its power without succumbing to the animal rage that ebbs within. You must go to Duskwood and take up the scythe against our foes. Meet with Valoran Stillbot in the Twilight Grove in Duskwood. I accept.
May dreams be peaceful. The Dream Grove has its own gate to the Dreamway. Through it, you can travel to the far corners of Azeroth.
Yes, I know. That's where I'm headed. Moose Farm! See? See? This guy was a full-on moose, and he's just a night elf. And he's got the full-on moose form. It was confirmed pre-early Legion. Let's see, where's the portal to Duskwood? Over there. Portal, don't take too long. Oh, this is right over here. Interesting.
Our champion arrives. We have been sent by Tyrande, bearing a weapon that may turn the tide of this war. You must take up the Scythe of Elune, champion. May its power serve you well.
What? Well met, champion. Are you ready for the burden you must bear? Get your reward. Complete quest. Though it goes against my better judgment, it is Tyrande's wish. that the Scythe of Elune be brandished once more against the new Legion threat. It is small comfort to see it wielded by a keeper of the balance such as yourself. He is now handing me the Scythe of Elune. Know that the last time the scythe was wielded, it resulted in great calamity. You must be vigilant to contain the bestial wrath that ebbs within. With those words in your heart, take the scythe and bring its fury against our foes. May the light of Elune protect you. Take the Scythe of Elune from the Lord.
The scythe belongs to Karazhan.
Valorn, no!
Well, I was like, this is going to be way too easy. And there's the Dark Riders to pop in and, you know, steal it. Valorn. Weeping. That was a Dark Rider. But how did they reach us here under the protection of the grove? I cannot believe the Dark Riders found us here. Long have they hunted the scythe to sate their lust for the artifacts of Azeroth. We thought we would be protected within the grove, and now Valorn is gone. You must become the hunter, Seisha. Seek the Dark Riders and recover the scythe. We last encountered them near Manor, Mistmantle, and Duskwood. Start your search there. And Seisha, bring justice to Valorn. The rider must pay. Start your search for the Scythe of Elune at Manor, Mistmantle, and Duskwood. I accept. And we'll go over. Oh sure, I run around back.
First the Nightbane are driven mad, and now a druid comes to investigate Manor Mistmantle. This can only mean the Scythe of Elune has returned to Duskwood, and the Dark Riders cannot be far behind. Tell me what you seek, druid, and I may be of assistance. Let me show you the light.
Okay, I don't need that now. So I was correct. The scythe is your quarry. Know that in order to retrieve it, we must do what no denizen of Duskwood has ever attempted. We must hunt the Dark Riders. I have been tracking them for some time since my encounter with them while hunting down the Wolf Cult. They are a blight upon these lands. They hold no right to the artifacts they hoard. If we wish to recover this artifact, we will need to find their lair. Fortunately, I may have the clue we need. If my previous confrontation was with your foe, I was able to see a glimpse into their past. Granted, blessed vision by the cloak of purity, I saw the Dark Riders for who they once were. Come, we must go to Ardian's camp in Duskwind Pass. I can explain its significance along the way. Escort Raven Coast from the Manor Mistmantle in Duskwood to Adrian's camp in Dreadmist Pass.
Go with the light. It seems you've been followed. Dark Riders!
I need to get closer.
Don't really stand much of a chance. Okay. What next?
The battle is won, but there will be more. Quickly, to Eridan's camp! The Dark Riders were not always like this. They were once a group of traveling merchants. Unfortunately, they crossed the Sorcerer Medivh. who cursed them to an eternity of hunting artifacts for him. Look out behind you!
I almost feel like I'm beating up Nixium.
Your skill in combat is impressive. We may yet survive this. Quickly! We don't have time to leave! Aradin was the first of the Dark Riders, and I believe he leads them now. Do you wish to be left behind? Hurry!
I'm right next to you, bud.
His camp is still in Deadwind Pass, strangely untouched after all these years. If my convictions are correct, the key to finding the Dark Riders, as well as the artifacts they still covet, can be found there. Riders on our flank! Be ready! Let us press on. We are nearly there. Here, the camp is in this clearing. Let us search it.
Very well. As you seek.
How can the light serve?
It's strange that the Dark Riders haven't followed us here, but I will take whatever boon I can get. I believe the key to finding the Dark Riders is here somehow. Let's begin our search. This place is where the merchant Aridan set up camp while he was trying to ply his dubious wares to the sorcerer Medivh. It has remained strangely untouched for all this time, which leads me to believe it may still have a connection to its former owner. Help me search the camp. Let's see if we can find something to lead us to the Dark Riders. Help me search. Alright, search around Andoran's camp for clues leading to the Dark Riders.
The light redeems.
This box contains various magical-looking trinkets and baubles. Upon close inspection, these relics appear to be nothing more than clever forgeries. These boots are in surprisingly nice condition for their age. It's odd that they would still be left here after all these years.
Fool! You will suffer for your trespass.
Kinda wanted to click on some of the other stuff.
Interloper. The horrors of
I
the
think
past
that
will be
means
your
we're on the right
undoing.
track. See what you can find in that journal.
The bedding in the tent has been undisturbed for quite some time. The compass is old and weathered with use. It appears to be malfunctioning. The compass allows its erratic changes direction and never seems setting at true north. Dark energy hums from the journal, which appears to be the writings of Ardian, and chronicles his time in Deadwind Pass. One entry in particular stands out. The Nightbane have become restless at late, and whispers are around of the Scythe of Elune having left Darnassus. It must be coming nearer, for the Worgen are constantly drawn to it. They will lead me to it. those cursed night elves think the weapon is safe in their care, they will soon find how wrong they are. Come on. Complete quest. Guess it already completed, just didn't drop away.
What do you need?
The Nightbane. If they are in Deadwood Pass, then they may be seeking the site as well. Let's split up and try to track them down. We'll see where their trail leads. Follow the tracks of the Nightbane Worgen. I accept.
I am the light's vengeance.
This doesn't require cat form. I'll just sneak past that bird. It's not even that powerful of a bird. I thought it was going to be stronger. That's why I was like, oh, I'll just start stealthing. Feral Nightbane. Yeah, problem was, you forgot that these guys are still attracted to the Scythe of Elune, so that means they're coming after you too. Okay, that's unimportant.
The Worgen led you here as well. This must be where the scythe is kept.
Must be.
How can the light serve?
Worgen appear to be drawn to the catacombs beneath Karazhan. Could it be? It could be. The sewer gate leads to the catacombs underneath Karazhan. I've never paid it much attention, but it seems to be where the Nightborn are being drawn to. To think the Dark Riders were here. Riders may have been under our noses this entire time. Come, let us see where this leads. Beat the Dark Riders and claim the Scythe of Elune.
Go in ahead, Druid, and I will join you inside. Take care. There is a dark energy emanating from the spirits of this place. We had best not get too close. How far down is this place? These stairs seem to go forever.
Do go quite far.
The way is blocked.
Intruders! You will go no further.
Hold! Those spirits he's controlling look like they'll rip us apart. We have to figure out a way to get past without being torn asunder.
Okay. Can I go that way? No. That's out of the question. So I'm trying to think. I know I'm in the wrong spec. If he was closer, I might be able to target him. Can I fly in here? No. I didn't think so. Can I change specs right here? Take a quick look. Well, I can shoot him. I'll have to take a moment to think. So I must stop his channeling with Sunfire! Or no, Solar Beam.
Do nothing. Conservator, do your duty.
Oh no. Can I activate? No. I'm gonna have to kill this thing first, aren't I? Just want to make sure I'm past the spirits at the very least.
Keep your guard up. I fear Eridan is not done with us yet. The artifact chambers look to be just ahead. Let us proceed.
It is.
Over here! Is this the relic you seek?
Looks like a shaman relic. This would be the Scythe of Elune, alright. It's not gonna be that easy.
This is what you're after. The artifacts of Karason belong here. And I will not allow them to be taken away!
You have no right to these artifacts, fiend. They must be reclaimed in the name of the light.
Your light does not reach here, priest. If you want the
he's a
Scythe
priest.
Druid, come and claim it!
Quickly, after him! I will only slow you down!
I'm here.
You are a persistent one. Face the fury of the beast!
I have so many elixirs of growth. Kill the others while killing you.
I will ride again.
Woohoo! Claiming the Scythe of Elune.
I can't use that.
That was funny.
It is done. The Dark Riders are defeated. Now I can reclaim these stolen artifacts and return them to their rightful owners. You have proven an unexpected ally. The weapon is yours. Let us hope it can turn the tide in this war. The Dark Riders lost this battle, but I fear they will soon regroup. We had best be gone before they do. What do you need?
Today was a great blow against the Dark Riders, and a victory for the people of Duskwood. They are in your debt, as am I. Complete quest. Your assistance against the Dark Riders have proven great service to the light. Though our beliefs may separate us, I know that we share one goal. You have allowed me to fill my purpose in returning these artifacts to the rightful owners, and for this I am thankful. As for the Scythe of Elune, I can think of no safer place than in your care. May it serve you well against the Legion. Return to Archdruid Greathoof in the Dream
The
Grove.
light redeems.
Interesting. Maybe one round I'll explore more. But for now, I believe we are nearing the end of this episode as it is. And I've had enough delays, as it were.
Nature's gifts are everywhere.
The Burden Born. The Scythe of Elune. I never thought I would see a weapon used without turning its wielder into a savage beast, but you've brought balance to its primal nature. Elune has certainly guided your hand. You've accomplished what no druid has done before.
May your trail be clear.
Alright guys, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. As for now, this is Strato Time, or Strato signing out.